So we talked about the setup in terms of being a little bit more neutral to the ball. Okay, previously you had the golf ball a long way back in your stance, and the shaft now was in a long way forward. It meant the club was going to be coming straight down on the ground, and that's when you're getting a digging sort of sensation. The club was sort of stubbing into the ground, so the club goes back, just hits the ground and stops. There's nowhere to go because the club's coming down so vertically with a sharp leading edge, it just sticks into the ground and stops. Other than that, you try and flick the wrist to get out of the way of the ground, and it shoots across the green too far. So you can see on the right now a more neutral shaft. The shaft's a lot more upright. You're more in front of the golf ball rather than sort of twisted to the side. So now the club, when it goes back, it's going to go back a lot shallower. You see the club going back nice and low to the ground there. When it comes back, it's just brushing the ground, and the loft of the golf club, we can see now sending that ball up in the air over any mounds you may have in front of you or any slopes or banks. And the club now can just swing through on this sort of nice pendulum back and through, getting a really, really consistent strike there. And the more we strike it consistently, we can then just change the length of the swing. So if we go back this far, it would go a bit less. If we go back this far, it goes further, a little bit further again, and so on and so forth. So the length of the swing now will determine how far it goes. And you can change clubs as well. So a 7 or an 8 iron would give you a lower running shot, less elevation and more roll, where the sand iron, the pitching wedge, with being more angle, give you more elevation, so therefore the ball's going to come down steeper, so less roll. So depending on what you've got in front of you, you choose the club in accordingly. But it's the same technique. Golf ball in the middle, nice in front of you. Shaft's going to be nice and vertical, not leaning forward, and then just give the grass a haircut. Makes sense?
What about putting your weight on your...
Yeah, a little bit of weight favouring the left side, sorry, so a bit more weight favouring that left side.
But
and
not
again,
much,
it's a
just
small
a
amount. As it was the same with the driver leaning to the right, it's the same with the chipping leaning to the left. Okay, but we're talking smidgens. Okay, just a little bit of a nudge onto that left side, just to help you strike the golf ball first and then the ground after. Okay, but don't try and dig the club by putting it too far back and just stabbing it in the ground. Okay, make sense?
Yeah, it makes
Perfect.
sense.
Good stuff.